Time now for the game reset. Hawks lead at 60-59. Right now they are shooting 50% from the field here in the second half. South Plains just 5 out of 19. That's right, about 25%. Foul situation, Emerson with 4, Martin with 3, Morea with 3 for South Plains. Howard has Forte with 3, York with 4. Forte, 24 points, 16 of those in the second half. Possession arrow in favor of Howard. They'll inbound the ball. Timeout situation. Howard has 4 fulls. South Plains has 2 fulls. Nobody has any 30s remaining. Foul situation. Howard is in the 1-and-1. Next Howard foul puts South Plains into the 1-and-1. Because we come back to action. Deshaun Wiggins with it back to Forte. Might as well keep feeding him. They haven't stopped him in the second half. Down to 15 on the shot clock. To Wiggins. Wiggins still outside, looking to drive inside. Draws for the team. Shot off the glass. Up, no good. Could not get the roll. Rebound by South Plains. Now a chance for the Texans to regain the lead with under 3 minutes to play. Again, if you're just joining us, the Hawks trail by as many as 13 points at halftime. And a floating shot by SPC, no good. It was shot by Smith, got his own rebound, puts it back up, no good. Rebound fought for. A mad scramble, and Forte comes away with it. And a timeout called by Howard. The second time in this game that a Hawk has been in trouble with Smart used a timeout. Howard has only fulls remaining, so we will take a full timeout. 2:31 remaining in regulation. Let's see what the Hawks can do back in 1 minute here on KBYG AM and FM. Timeout was used by Howard as 3 Hawks were on the court underneath their own hoop. They got the rebound, and it's the second time in this half that the Hawks called timeout to save the possession. They still have 3 fulls. South Plains has 2 fulls. Nobody has any 30s left. Wiggins will inbound it. It is Wiggins, Gorin, Thomas, Richardson, and Forte for Howard's Durham, Morea, Smith, Emerson, and Martin. The 5 on the floor right now for the Texans. Richardson around to Forte, around to Thomas. Thomas has 2 points tonight. You would figure if Thomas only had 2 points that South Plains would have been extremely happy about that, but it's been Cameron Forte, the freshman. He'll fire along 2 off the heel of the rim, up in the air, and it drops. Well, when you're hot, you're hot. And that makes it 62-59 as Forte from the foul line shot hit the heel of the rim, bounced up in the air, hit the front top of the rim, bounced around again and drops at 62-59. With under 2 minutes to go, Emerson driving, baseline shot, no good on the near side. Ball squirts towards the out of bounds, but South Plains able to save it. 3-pointer by Emerson for a tie is good. You can hear the fans right there cheering. And that'll tie it up. It's going to be a back and forth game the rest of the way. Again, this is a team that did not lose last year. They have taken a couple losses this year, the Texans have, but they have not lost in the state of Texas in 2 years. There are 2 losses in Arizona. Forte driving, should have kicked it out as he forced up a bad shot, but Gorin there to clean it up, gets the ball up, and he almost got that one to drop. I'm trying not to laugh, folks, but Gorin just threw it up and run underneath the hoop, and he still almost got it to go as we've lost a couple of the lights here. Howard is shooting lights out in the second half. We just had a couple lights go out here in the building. So I'm not sure what happened here. It looks like right as that foul had happened, a couple of lights went off. Still plenty of light to be able to see what's going on. But that just shows you how hot Cameron Forte has been in the second half. He's been so hot he burned out the lights. Now, Gorin was in the act of shooting. He'll shoot 2. It's dimmer, but it's still very playable as one light, actually, I think it's only one light that went out in the corner on the Howard bench here. I think we might have had a corresponding light go out, but it's still very much playable. First shot is up and in for Hustick, and that will give Howard the lead back at 63-62 with the second free throw to come. I'm trying to look around the lights. And yeah, a couple of lights, looks like about 4 of them might have gone out. Second one's up and in by Hustick. A couple of lights in the concourse went out as well, but still very playable. 64-62, 1:08 to go. Smith driving, shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, up in the air, whistle, hoop and a foul, count it, by Ryan Martin as he got the rebound. And now Martin with a chance to try to take the lead back for South Plains with 1:03 remaining. And now that will put Martin on the line. 1:03 left, chance for Martin to take the lead. Howard led by 4 just a moment ago. Second one is up, shot is up and in, 65-64. 1 minute remaining, 1 minute remaining in regulation. Richardson now will get it off to Wiggins. Wiggins trying to drive on the far side. Wiggins be better off to kick it out. He does. Going back to Wiggins. Wiggins shot off the glass. Up and counted on the foul. And that will give Howard the lead back with 44.1 seconds remaining. Hoop, harm, and a foul. Folks, we're getting your money's worth here. And the foul is on Emerson. And Kendall Emerson, with 20 points, has fouled out. He will go to the bench. His 20 points have been great for South Plains, but he'll be able to do nothing more than be a cheerleader. So 44.1 seconds left. Wiggins has stepped up here, but Cameron Forte had 8 points in the first half. He has 26 for the game, 18 here in the second half alone. The Hawks, a chance to get it up to 2. Again, it would still be a one-possession game. See if Mark Adams uses a timeout if the free throw is good, and it is. 67-65. South Plains can tie or take the lead at 67-65. Howard the lead. One more stop by Howard, and it could be a free throw shooting game as Lawrence takes the ball in the near corner. Thought about a 3, instead pulls it back. 20 on the shot clock. 8-second differential between the shot and game clock. If Howard can get a stop here, that may be the win for them. Morea with the ball. Pulls up, jumper along 2, missed everything. Rebound, Rico Richardson. Whistle on a foul on South Plains with 15.5 seconds remaining. And now if the Hawks can make their free throws, they may pull a Houdini out and hand South Plains their first loss in the state of Texas in 2 years. But they've got to make their foul shots. It's the 10th team foul, so the Hawks will be in the double bonus until somebody wins this game. Rico Richardson will have it. Foul was on Morea. That's his 4th. Richardson 1-1. First one is up. Or it's 2 shots, I should say. He missed the front end of the 2 shots, and now, even if he makes it, it'll be only a one-possession game. Steve Green will call timeout. We're going to take it with them. 67-65, 15.5 seconds remaining. Back in 30 seconds here on KBYG AM and FM. Time now for the game reset with Howard still having 1 foul to go. Hawks are in the double bonus as South Plains is over the limit. Hawks are only at 7, so South Plains in the 1-1 foul situation. Emerson has fouled out with 20 points for South Plains. Morea has 4 fouled, has 13 points. Smith and Martin with 3 each for South Plains. Hawks are in much better foul position. Forte with 3, Wiggins with 3, York with 4. So the Hawks, if they can win it in regulation, they will be in a great situation. If it goes to overtime, that may actually favor South Plains, even though one of their top scorers is fouled out in the second leading scorer. Actually, their leading scorer for the season has 4 fouls, but if Richardson can make it, that would at least make it a 3-point game, and then South Plains would play the possession game. South Plains has 1 timeout remaining. Howard with 3. As Rico Richardson will step back to the line. Big free throw right here. Hawks are locking arms. Here comes the big one. Can Richardson get it to go? He does, so that will make it a 3-point game. So at worst, South Plains can tie it. Hawks need 1 more stop to get out of here, most likely with a win. Smith with the ball, down to 8, down to 7, fires to 3 and a tie. No good. Rebound. Fought for. The Hawks scoring's got it. Rico Richardson dribbling at 2. 1. Up. It's over. And the Howard Hawks have come back from 13 down. What a comeback, everybody. From 13 down, the Howard Hawks have won at 68-65. And for the first time in 2 years, South Plains loses at home and in the state of Texas. Incredible. We're going to take a timeout here. We're going to get Cameron Forte over here. We'll take a 1-minute break. This is Howard Hawk basketball on KBYG AM and FM.